speak to you. Tell us what the atmosphere has been like in Australia leading up to this vote.
It was a very positive atmosphere over the last 10-11 days. It was almost like a Turkish festival here. Australian Turks living in Sydney especially came to the Consulate General in the eastern suburbs of the city with their flags and celebrated this chance that was given to them to have a say in this crucial referendum for Turkey. There is a big spike in the numbers of people who are turning out to vote in comparison to the previous election that was held in November 2015, almost 45% increase, which would make up to more than 15,000 Australian Turks at the end of today would have casted their votes. People flew in as far as from Perth, Darwin and Tasmania to cast their votes, especially in these ballot stations at the consulate in Sydney, which means, to put it into context for our viewers, a flight from Perth to Sydney lasts almost 4 hours, 4.5 hours. So that shows the passion for Australian Turks in this referendum, for this referendum to cast their votes.
I think that's quite a commitment to cast your vote, travelling for 4 hours. And now on this last day of turnout, we're seeing some people going in to the consulate there behind you. How many people have you seen going past, and what have been their feelings ahead of this last chance to cast their ballots?
The numbers for today are not as big as was anticipated. Just to give you a little bit of an idea, it's a beautiful day in Sydney after a long stretch of miserable and rainy weather, so you wouldn't accuse anyone for choosing to take their families to picnic or beach on this beautiful Sunday. But still, there is at least 400 people turned out so far, and there's still another 6.5 hours to go until the ballot boxes close. And both the No campaign and the Yes campaign, it's a very cohesive and harmonious election period, referendum period here. And to mark it, to celebrate this last 11 days of joint work, they will have a raw meatball party just an hour before the ballot boxes are closed here. The anticipation, of course, is now shifted towards Turkey. The votes will be flown to Turkey tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Sydney time, with some observers and scrutineers together. But as I said, the anticipation, the expectation, and people are going to be looking forward to the results in Turkey on April 16th.
Absolutely, a meatball party. Afiyet olsun. Barish in Sydney, thanks for now.